What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. We got another draft. This draft is the number 250 division, the Rock division, not the character, the movie, The Rock. Yes, taking it back to the 90s. I hope you guys have been following along with these drafts. Make sure that you're watching on YouTube. That is the best place to watch, where you can see the draft on the side of the screen as well, and always fat smoke sessions. Let's see who shows up in the chat first today. And I totally didn't put the right draft link in there. There we go. Let's fix that right. Meow. There we go. Okay. I got multiple drafts up. That confused me. I thought I was on the clock for this one. I am now. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how Amon-Ra just fell to me right now, but we got JT and Amon-Ra. Let's go. Shout out to Minnesota Marty. What up, brother? Dave's not here, man. Hey, shout out to Squishy on TikTok. What up, Squishy? All right. I'm liking it. JT and Amon-Ra to start it off. And Josh, he said, I swear you're always in a draft. Bro, do you not know about this tournament? Dude, we've been drafting for this tournament since February. All these drafts are connected. I mean, they're not really going to be connected until the playoffs. But yeah, dude, I mean, and they're always real drafts. I mean, these are $10 drafts. These are not mock drafts. But yeah, bro, you should get in one of these days. If nothing else, it'll be great draft practice. It's way better than mocks. And Josh, yeah, so technically they're separate leagues, but it's when it comes to the playoffs. That's when they all kind of intertwine. And shout out to Cali Jam, who just got in on YouTube. Dude. Jefferson and CD Lamb at the end of the round. I know Lassie Long and Dave are liking that. Yeah, let's see who's gonna fall to round 3 over here. I'm excited, man. I got him on Ra hella late. I mean, he sometimes goes in the end of the first. Most times it's at the beginning of the second. Nice, dude. I got him at the 2-6, baby. And Josh said, so like the best from each league plays in the playoffs. Yeah, exactly. You got to be in the top 4 of your division. And then it's 25% of the tournament makes it. The top 4 in every single division make it to the tourney playoffs. And then from there, you have to be in the top 50% scoring teams to move on to week 16. And then same for week 17. And then it's the top 100 that are in the money in week 17. And there's no management. So you draft and that's it. Like your best players are going to play. It is going to be the app that puts in your starters. So you don't have to worry about that. You literally just check your scores and your records and that's it. And Henry said, how the hell did Amon-Ra fall to round 2? Bro, it's a super flex. But I was even saying it when I took him. Like he never falls that far, even in these super flex drafts. And not that he never has, but he rarely does. He usually goes like right at the end of the first or the beginning of the second. And Josh said, how much do you win? Well, the first place prize, just first place, is $10,000. And top 100 get paid. At least 5 people are going to win over 1,000. So yeah, man, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And JD and Dynasty, who would you personally think is better long term, Gibbs or Bijan? Sorry if I asked already. No, I mean, I would probably go Bijan, but yeah, I mean, I really don't think you can go wrong either way. I really don't think you can go wrong either way. And Josh, it's only $10 to join. Only $10. And this is Division 250. So we've done a lot of drafting so far. right, let's lock down another running back. Hey, big game James, aka DJ Panic Pick in the house. Let's get it. And Flurry, can you name the RB1 and wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville? Well, I mean, it's Tootin, and I'm still going to say it's BTJ. That's the number 1. But, you know, if injuries or anything happen to BTJ, he might not finish stats-wise as the number 1. And Nate said, how can you join? You just send me a message on Sleeper. My username's at FFHustler420. These are not mock drafts, though. These are $10 best ball drafts. Way better than a mock draft. I mean, it is a super flex. All these are super flex, though. So hopefully you guys are playing in super flex leagues and not just a single QB. And he said, but wasn't he the wide receiver 1 there last year? What's changed? Well, he got injured a bunch. He got hurt a bunch last year, missed games and stuff like that. So, you know, if guys are playing hurt, they're just, you know, like things change. Because Parker Washington, I mean, he kind of caught fire like at the end of the season. I mean, they traded for Jacoby Myers like really late. But I'm still going to lean that BTJ, you know, assuming he doesn't get injured, is going to get the most targets out of those 3 guys. But because of Trevor and because of just their offensive scheme, I mean, all 3 of those guys are going to have value. All right, let's see it here. We're at the 3-4 turn now. We just had Nico Collins and Malik Neighbors off the board, and now we got Javonte Williams off the board. And there goes Jalen Hurts, dude. Look at Brown being a homer, picking up Jalen Hurts from his Eagles. That's his 3rd QB. It's pretty savage. It's pretty savage right there. Got his 3 QBs 4 rounds in. Jamie said I might hop on. Gotta get ready for the expo weekend. Sounds good, bro. Said, hey, change it up on this one. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Damn, look at this. Look at this crazy QB run right here that we're getting. Let's see. I better go check my own. Research here. Damn it. I hate when you do research because then like sometimes it doesn't like align with what you want. Oh man, like what? It's just making me overthink things now. The more research you got, the more overthinking you do. Damn it. All right. Fuck it. Let's go Bo Nix. Yeah, what up, Crispy, you motherfucker? Said never go QB, but yeah, for sure. For sure. Jamie said next draft I'm taking 5 QBs in 5 rounds. Let's go. Figure there aren't too many Lamar Burrow stacks. I'm sure there's not. And Brown said I'm gonna do 6 in the first 6 rounds. All right, let's see it. I want to see it. Don't just talk about it, be about it. And NFL expert, who should I draft in a keeper? Pick 8, 10 team. That would be available at the 8th pick. Kept Hampton. And XRP, yes, this is a super flex draft. Props to you for knowing what a super flex league is, because some do not. So NFL expert, I mean, I'd love to say Amon-Ra St. Brown. I just don't know if he'll actually be there. I mean, Cook's probably there. You already kept Hampton, so I mean, worried about that. Yeah, I mean, it would either be Amon-Ra or Jefferson. I mean, maybe A-Chain or Barkley, but I'd say between like those 4 guys are probably going to be there. XRP said, I assume going QB that early. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I mean the two crazy guys who already took 3 QBs, but trying to get that positional advantage. But yeah, you'd be surprised how many people on TikTok like literally don't even know that anything other than a single QB league exists. It actually blows my mind. Like how few like come in that actually know about 2 QB leagues. It's crazy. And Joe, what up, Joe? He said, what's going down? He said, who has the better season, Parker Washington or Quentin Johnson? Worth keeping in the 10th, ranked like wide receiver 36, 37. Yeah, they got to be like hella close. I think I would lean on Parker Washington. I kind of have a disdain for Quentin Johnston, so it might be a little personal against him. But the dude can't catch, and like if you're a wide receiver in the NFL and your main job is to catch and like you can't do that, it just automatically makes me think less of you no matter what. So yeah, I'm going Parker. And Jaden said Drake at 9 is a crime. Oh man. See, XRP, I told you, bro. See, like Jaden, he doesn't know about the super flex leagues, the 2 quarterback leagues, right? Jaden, you're thinking about the single QB leagues only, right? NFL expert team was bad last year. My top picks were Collins and Bowers. Yeah, didn't work out. Both guys got hurt. But I would really be going a running back. Like that's what I want to try to do in most leagues this year. I mean, obviously it depends on where you go because I don't want to pass up on like a Chase, a Puka, or JSN if I can get one of those guys. I feel like I really want to take running back. Like outside of getting those 3 guys in the first round, maybe a Mon-Ra. Yeah, I just feel like I want to go running back in the first round. And Ham Sandwich, am I crazy for wanting Bijan over Gibbs? No, man. I mean, most people I thought Bijan was ranked like over Gibbs for most people, but I guess not. I mean, I guess because Montgomery left, like everyone just thinks that Gibbs is going to get like 1,000,000% of the work. And I mean, he's still going to split a little bit, but yeah, we can expect an uptick. But Bijan, man, like, yeah, I want Bijan. I really do. I really do. Hell yeah, Joseph Parker was my league winner last year. I mean, the guy you're getting off the waiver wire for the second half of the season. Hell yeah. And yeah, Jamie, you goofball on TikTok. Why are so many QBs going early? NFL expert. I didn't last year and it destroyed. I don't know how I made the playoffs. And I mean, props to you. Probably made a lot of good waiver wire pickups. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this year, the running backs just at the top, a little bit more hyped. And like, I mean, maybe people are realizing how scarce the good running backs are, because I mean, there's like so many good wide receivers. It seems like obviously we got the elites, and that's like Chase and Puka and JSN, and then close behind Amon-Ra, Jefferson, and CD. But there's just like a lot more good wide receivers than good running backs, or great wide receivers than great running backs. XRP said Hero RB is the way to go in PPR. I don't think so anymore. Like, I mean, I'm one for like doing that, but you just got to hit on your other RBs or you're going to be streaming the whole time. Cause that's what sucks is if you have to stream RBs early in the season because you didn't pick a good second or third one, like that's what really sucks. And I would say a true hero RB build would be only one running back within the top 5 rounds. So that's why I think even worst case, round 3, round 4, I want to pick a second running back. NFL expert. I did get Dowdle. I mean, yeah, another guy who's, waiver wire in a lot of leagues for sure. XRP, QB, RB, QB, tight end for Superflex. I mean, it depends. I mean, there's a lot of good quarterbacks. So I don't always necessarily pick a quarterback in the first round, but I do want to have my 2 quarterbacks within the first 4 rounds, though. So that is a good rule of thumb, but might not be the first round. Maybe it's like second and third or second and fourth. Because I want to try to have 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, and 1 wide receiver within those first rounds, within those first 5 rounds. I mean, easier said than done. Obviously, it depends on how the board falls. Let's see how the board's going to fall here. NFL expert getting one of the top tier tight ends is key in PPR being a championship contender level. Yeah, for sure. I mean, in all my leagues, I actually get rid of the tight end spot and replace it with the flex where you can start a tight end. And I may get tight end premium, so it does make the shittier tight ends a little bit better. It makes the better tight ends, even that much better. But I hate the fact that like the tight end has carries so much weight in the leagues that's why I just get rid of the position altogether and then we make it a flex. And Squishy said top 5 RBs coming into this year for fantasy football. Bijan, Gibbs. Hold on, I'm up. Let me make my pick here. Dude, you know what? I mean, I wasn't going to go running back right here, but Henderson falling to the 6th round, and I'm getting him as my 3rd RB. Like, we're going to have a lot of big plays out of him. So, Squishy, I'm going to say Bijan and Gibbs, 1 and 2. JT. Man, how about the top 6? Because I got to put CMC in there, but I'm going to go JT, CMC, Genty, and then Cook. Because I feel like those should just be like the top 6, like all around. Jamie said Bijan, Gibbs, Taylor, CMC, then could be Cook number 5. Yeah, there we go. Zach said, who's still available at wide receiver? There's actually a bunch that are still available. I don't like saying them out loud because there's a bunch of people on YouTube that are like watching as well. So, I mean, they know who's available, but I don't want to like tip my hand or anything. Ham Sandwich, you think those spots in round 3 were a good place to take Bowers, McBride? Yeah, round 3, if you can get them in round 3, it's a good thing to do. There's no tight end spot in this league, so I'm not always going to reach for those guys, and I couldn't even get them. I mean, they went before I went in round 3 anyways, but yeah, round 3 is a good spot. And Michael said, why 2 QBs already, may I ask? So it's actually a 2 where you can start 2 quarterbacks within this league. It's a super flex league. So that's why you see so many quarterbacks going early. And thanks for asking, because a lot of people who don't know about the 2 quarterback leagues, they just come in and they like make fun of the draft. But if they knew that every team is going to start 2 quarterbacks weekly, I think that they would understand. It makes sense. Well, except for like Gabe, because he said Drake May in the first round's insane. Yeah, but it's because it's a 2 quarterback league, Gabe. That's what it is. NFL expert. I'm hoping to get a good wide receiver, then running back player that falls to me in the draft back to me. Yeah, for sure. I mean, because really I would try, like, I'd almost be okay going back-to-back running backs in a 10-man league, because you're still going to get really good wide receivers in the 3rd and 4th. But if you think about like the drop off from running backs from round 2 to round 3, it's pretty tremendous. And YYC, I am the 7th pick, FF Hustler 420. I'm the one who got JT and Amon-Ra in the first 2 rounds. And Henry, no, this is not a mock. This is a $10 best ball draft. We draft every single day, and there's a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament. Drew said, my fantasy league has 24 teams. What drafting position should I be targeting? Shit, I mean, the higher the better. I mean, it sucks for like the what's it called? The swing around on the snake, for the 2nd round if you're like closer to the front. But shit, if you could draft anywhere between the 8th and the 12th pick, I mean, that's pretty money, I bet. And Mike always said, I got Lamar and CJ as my super flex. What do you think? I mean, I'd like to have a better 2nd quarterback than CJ in the super flex, but I don't think that it's that bad. Like CJ in the super flex, I feel like is going to have a little bit of a bounce back this year. NFL expert, in a new dynasty I'm making this year after the season, should I make the worst record, pick 1? I mean, the way that I do it is end of regular season, picks 1, ranks 12 through 7 have picks 1 through 6, and then the playoff finishes is what finishes it out. Matt, what up, bro? Mental Oriental Matt. He said I got hosed. Dude, your team's not that bad. Your team's good. What do you mean? It's better than it was yesterday because you didn't pick any quarterbacks. Liam said Chase, Jefferson, Bowers, and Scat. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's Lassie, man. He, damn, Jefferson fell that far. Uh-oh, we got a follower on Twitch. BTC Jacob, what up? 1.8 is cooking. I don't like that. He's the guy next to me. He's the guy next to me. Guapo, thanks for the follow on TikTok. And Henry said, how do I join? And don't forget, it's a $10 best ball draft. It's not free, but you just message me on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420. I'm the number 7 pick. You can see how to spell my name there. It's also my TikTok handle as well. And Noah said, Taylor, a good pick this year. I think so. He's always pretty solid, barring injury. I mean, that's usually what makes the difference. Oh, man, I got 2 guys that I want here. All right, I think we're going to go Adams. And Jay, in your opinion, Gibbs or Robinson with the first pick? I'm going Bijan. I play in enough leagues to where I'm just going to take that thought out of it. If I get the first, I'm going Bijan. I get the second, I'm going Gibbs. Get the third, I'm going Chase. And, that's really how I'll rock with it. And shout out to everybody on TikTok. Hit the like button, hit the follow button. If it's your first time here, this is a place that you want to hang out. You'll get a lot of guys on TikTok who they'll do mock drafts and they'll give their little, BS cliche advice. I'm actually playing in leagues with you guys. And that's the big difference. I don't just play in a couple leagues like a lot of these content creators do. Yeah, and Liam said can't take Tay before Lad. I just want those touchdowns from Tay. And you look at the schedules, the Rams schedule down the stretch is just so much juicier than the Chargers. And shout out to Michael for the follow. And hey, Rob in the house. What up, Zim? And he said, Maids of Honor still has no RBs. What? Oh, she does have no RBs. What? Dude, Maids of Honor. She's on vacation. I wonder if she's smoking it up over there right now. That's what we're gonna have to do. Damn, dude, no RBs, going crazy. She's living. Just call her Austin Danger Powers. And Michael said, I want in on a league, bro. So these are $10. These are the ones that I always host. I have other leagues besides this, but yeah, man, jump in, shoot me a message on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420. They're only $10 drafts. I always said it, just message me. Did you message me on Sleeper? Let's see. All right. Is that you big Nate? All right. Okay, that's not. Oh, on TikTok, message me on Sleeper. It's just easier because I can send you the link right there. And yeah, it's time to smoke it up, Marty. Let's pack this up. And hey, Ghost Monkey in the house. Perfect timing, bro.
That perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Spurs. Who do you think, JMO or Worthy? You think JMO and Worthy for Neighbors is fair? I mean, if you're getting Neighbors, I would say it's fair, but nah, man, it would, I mean, Neighbors, if Neighbors gets hurt or something, I mean, that would kind of suck. Yeah. I mean, if he's really hurt, but they already said he's going to be avoiding the pup and all that. So yeah, I don't think it's fair. No, I would want to get Neighbors in that situation, but I don't think it's fair. And BTC Jacob said, can I have the link? Yeah, for tomorrow's draft. Do me a favor. Just message me on Sleeper, and I'll send it to you there. It's at FF Hustler 420. And don't forget, these are $10 drafts. They're not mocks, but we do them every single day. I try to go live for them every day, but you know, I mean, sometimes life gets in the way. And they always happen at the same time. And Spurs said, yeah, I'm getting Neighbors. I need a wide receiver too. I mean, props to you if you get it. And Michael, my username is FF Hustler 420. Oh, I think you messaged me there. Boom. And these drafts are always at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Central and 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. I'm going to send you guys the link for tomorrow. I'm just going to make sure I'm not messing up any picks here. And every single draft has a different theme. Tomorrow's draft theme is I'm on like a 90s kick in the movies. All these were created last year. And we're on the movie 7. All right. There goes that. And then Michael, the payment info is in the pinned chats, but I'm just sending it to you there as well. Once you pay, you'll get assigned to a team. And nobody's in yet because most people join same day. But if more people from TikTok start joining, you know, we're gonna get these leagues filling up a little bit faster than normal. TJ in the house, what up? And BTC Jacob said, how do I at you? So go into the messages and then open a new message and then type in FF Hustler 420. It's the number. I'm the number 7 pick. That's how you spell it. FF Hustler 420. And NFL Expert says, this your job looks hard to manage this many leagues. Yeah, I've made this my full-time job. No 9 to 5 for me anymore since COVID. And this tournament specifically, I've been hosting it since 2021. We started in 2021 with only 10 divisions. That was it. And then it went from like 10 to 21 to 74 to I think 144 or 142, something like that. And then last year we had 300, and this year we're already at 250, so we're going to pass 300 here pretty soon. You know, we got to go Chris Godwin here. And shout out to TJ. I already shout you out. What up, TJ? And Martin said, what's Sleeper? Bro, you don't use the Sleeper app? Go download the Sleeper Fantasy app. Yeah. Then you can get in on these with us. And Torres, I got London, AJ Brown for Tet, his 2027 first, 110 and 204. I mean, I like it. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a little bit of an overpay. But I mean, good moves either way. And yeah, BTC Jacob, I just did. And Crispy said, am I in the wrong chat? No, you're not. I think the YouTube chat's just a little quiet tonight. And we also do have slow drafts filling. Yes. Let's see. And Zach said, can you send me the info? Just message me on Sleeper. That's the best way. On the Sleeper Fantasy app. At FF Hustler 420. I'm draft pick 7. You can see how to spell my name there. And Owen said, I need help. Do I take Barkley or Hampton? I'm leaning Barkley, but it's pretty close. And Owen said, Ken Walker or Chase Brown. Shit, also really close. I think I go Ken Walker, but yeah, it's very close. NFL Expert, Sleeper over all the other fantasy apps. Facts, bro. Facts. I do too many leagues to get held down by like, you know, just limitations on the other ones. Oh shit, Mike just jumped in and paid. There we go. Boom, I see it. Perfect. I'm gonna go assign you to the spot. There we go. All right. And yeah, and Mike, so don't forget the countdown in that league is correct. The draft, I don't know what time zone you're in, but whatever time zone you're in, it should say it there. All right, cool. Zach just messaged me, Detroit fan for life. All right, cool. And so, Zach, these are $10 drafts, $10 best ball drafts. It's a part of a huge tournament. We draft every single night. All these drafts are connected. Well, they will be connected when it gets to the playoffs. And there's a $10,000 first place prize. Let me know if you want me to send you the link for tomorrow's draft. It goes down 6 p.m. West Coast time. That's 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. They go down at the same time every single weekday. And then on the weekends, we got 2 drafts per day. And then we also got slow drafts. The slow drafts start with 4-hour clocks for like 8 rounds. And then it's like 2-hour clocks pretty much for the rest of the way. And if it's going real slow, then I lower it to 1-hour clocks at the end. Yeah, Cali Jam said neighbors on the pup makes him more neighbors not on the pup makes him more interesting for sure. I mean, dude, I think he went like round 5 or 6 yesterday, and like, dude, today going back up to round 3. His value staying just holding. Yeah, man, we're gonna go Pittman. Lock him in, baby. Lock him in. And let's see. All right. Zach said, please do. Hell yeah, bro. I'll shoot you the info right now. And dude, and then it's you and Mike who got in there first. So I mean, who knows, man? We might get more people in, make this like a big TikTok draft. It's only $10, guys. Message me on Sleeper. You guys could get in tomorrow. I should be live streaming tomorrow's draft as well. Really, the times when I can is if my wife's working at that time and I got the kiddos, but I don't think she's working tomorrow. And Ox said, is this a QB Superflex? Yes, it is. So that's why you see so many quarterbacks drafted hella high. And Corey, what up, bro? What's going down? Said, just saw your text. I said, what are the stats banked on the strengths of strength of schedule? So the strength of the defense, like that's really what it is. The strength of the defense. So that's why I even put like at the top, like, subject to change, the playoff, like the what's it called? The strength of schedule for the entire season, it'll be a little different, like mid-season, like the playoffs might be a little bit different. So it's all kind of just like on paper, like right now is what it is. Like which QBs were which defenses were like the best against QBs last year? Did they improve, their secondaries? Did they improve their edge rushes? Like stuff like that. All right, Crispy, I'll send you the link. Also, if anybody who's on Patreon, if you go look on Patreon, I posted every single draft. Well, I guess it would be today through Sunday. But yeah, go check it out there because I got all the links already posted. You guys could join in advance. And Jordan said, what time's the draft tomorrow? It is at 6 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And Mike, yeah, he said there is IDP. Yes, it's very easy because you only have to start 5. So I made it to where this is where people could dip their toe into IDP. I didn't make it crazy extensive because I wanted to make this a tournament that even if you've never played in IDP before, it'll be very, very simple for you to fill your IDP roster. Inside linebackers / middle linebackers. Those are the bread and butter. Edge rushers, strong safeties, like those are the 3 positions that you kind of want to target the most. And really just watching these drafts, you'll see how they fall. And then once you do a draft or 2, and then it's like nothing at that point. And Ben, my username on Sleeper is at FFHustler420. It's the exact same as my TikTok name. Hell yeah. And Garland said, ready for some NFL football, baby. All right, we got to do it. We got to get a third quarterback. Yeah. And no, Squishy, there's no trades in this league. Doug, yes, this is best ball. There's no trades. There's no ads. There's no, well, you could drop people, but there's no reason because you can't add people. So you draft and then it's set it and forget it. That's it. The app does all the hard work for you. It puts your players in the roster based on how many points they score. So you just draft, and then weekly, you're checking scores, you're checking records. I'd even recommend not even checking scores until the week's over because your whole lineup will look weird until people start scoring. And Corey said, how are the defenses graded when it comes to how they improved? How are those changes weighted? Well, it depends on like if they picked up like defensive backs as starters. You know, like if a guy got a new, if they got a new top end cornerback, you know, their defense is going to be graded a little bit higher than it was last year. If a team added a crazy edge rusher, you know, that's going to improve that defense, you know, just a little bit when it comes to when it comes to defending the quarterback. So a lot of it is based on last year, but if a team lost a key player, you know, that defense goes down a little bit. So it's really about last year's data plus and minus the additions and subtractions, you know. And Zach said, how does the payout work if you only join one league and you win that league? Well, so there is no just winning the single league. So you have to be in the top 4 of the there's no playoffs in the actual leagues. It makes it harder to get everybody's score if there's playoffs. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's weird how Sleeper works in that sense. But it doesn't, like, there is no winning the single league. Once you get to the top, when week 14 is done, if you are in the top 4, you make it to the Tourney playoffs. From there, you need to be in the top 50% scoring teams to move on to week 16. From there, same thing. You got to be in the top 6. You got to be in the top 50% scoring teams to make it to week 17. And then from there, you got to be in the top 100. And I post everything on Patreon. If you guys, if you know about Patreon, go follow me there. It's 420crew.com. And that's where all the updates are going to be posted because it's going to be a lot of information posted. Like when it comes to like all those teams, because there's a shitload of teams that are going to be in there at the beginning. And you know what? Michael Wilson shouldn't have fell that far, so we're going to get it. And Zach said, so all the leagues competing in the playoffs. Yep, exactly. So once you make it to the playoffs, you'll want to check your scores, but everything in the league doesn't matter because there's only a max of 4 people that are that their teams are in the playoffs, that the scores actually matter. Because you could do really good in the playoffs, but if your team didn't make it, you know, like that's all you got to do is you got to be tracking if you made it. And then really just all my posts will show every single every single team and every single score. And then it'll be all in order. And you want to do more than one. Trust me. You want to do at least a few. And Sir Dinesh, what up, bro? What is going on? And anybody who's brand new on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button. That would be your best resource all year. I just broke down the strength of schedule and for the quarterbacks, not every position just yet, but go ahead and check this out. TikTok peeps. Let me see. Is this just too long? Well, let me post it. Let's see. Probably too long. All right. Let's see if it'll let me post it this time. Yeah, there we go. So go check this out on Patreon. Hopefully you're able to get it from there. But if you go to FF Hustler 420 or 420crew.com. BTC said just add you as a friend on Sleeper. Shoot me let me see, because I don't know if it's showing me friend requests, but yeah, shoot me a message if you can. shoot me a message. Because I don't see any new messages yet. I still got some picks before me. Okay. And Bryson said, who wins this trade? JSN and Henry for St. Brown and Hampton. Man, it's so even, dude. Like, I don't even want to make a trade like that because, like, both. Yeah, it's like whoever wins is whoever doesn't get hurt. Like that's pretty much it. Because, like, both guys, I mean, obviously, I would say JSN is like a higher tier than Amon-Ra, but like this much, and I I even have them back to back, like 3 and 4 in my ranks. Henry and Hampton, a little bit more of a discrepancy, because I feel like Hampton is rated a little higher than Henry, but I'd rather have Henry. So yeah, I would just not make that trade. I want to figure out how to get JSN and St. Brown on the same team, not trade one for the other. This one's a little tough here. This one is a little tough here. Cali Jam said, is it Dynasty? Oh, yeah, I guess we didn't ask if it was Dynasty. I guess I'm not assuming that it is unless they say it is. Man. All right, fuck it. Let's go Nick Bolton, baby, and suck down an IDP. And yeah, Cali Jam said if it's Dynasty, Hampton side. Yeah, I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. And shout out to Lee for the follow on TikTok. And Sir Dinesh said, how about A-Chain for Saquon? It's too even. Those guys, they're both in like the same tier. It's too even. I wouldn't do that. Should I trade A-Chain for Scatabo and Hubbard? Nah, man. Nah. It just hold, man. It's too early to make trades in redraft leagues. It really is. All right. Zach just paid for tomorrow's draft. All right. Oh shit! And Crispy, I didn't send you the draft link yet, huh? Because Crispy said he wanted it into tomorrow's. Tomorrow's the 251 division. And who knows? As fast as this one's filling up, we might be able to fill two. And Matt said the Matthew McConaughey. All right. All right. What the hell? PTC Jacobs, I can't send you a direct message in the group chat on Sleeper. Huh. Send me just put your username in the chat and I'll try to message you right now. There we go. Zach, I just shouted you out for paying for tomorrow's draft. I just assigned you. And most people join like day of. So that's why you and Mike are like, you guys are the first ones in right now because I'm usually not promoting the leagues all early. It's just taking it a day at a time. And we're trying, the goal is 420 leagues. It is a lofty goal. We're about to surpass 300 leagues. That's what we had last year. All right, let me see. B-I-N-C-E. All right, I just messaged you. A lot of IDPs going now. A lot of IDPs. And Marty doing the 32 man. Yes, we need 3 more people. Right now we have 29 out of the 32. So yeah, if anyone's interested in a 32 man league, the goal is to start drafting on August 1st, but we got like half the league who hasn't paid yet, man. People like I love waiting until the last second. But yeah, 32-man league, shit's super fun. It's a Marvel themed league. I'm Kingpin. Yeah, it's super fun league, super fun. And Zach, hell yeah, bro. Thanks for joining. A lot of people are kind of weenies on TikTok when it comes to joining. So I'm glad that you and Mike jumped in. Because the guys who have actually jumped in, like been maybe like, I don't know, 10 or 12 this season that have jumped in from TikTok, like just seeing it on the live streams. It's been fun. Like all the guys have been like real savage contenders who've joined in. So yeah, I'm excited. And it's always fun because these drafts always change. And so like when we get new people in here, just things keep changing, man. It's so fun. All right, let's get the Landman, baby. We're gonna have a really good. We're gonna have some good IDPs. We're starting off hot and heavy there with Bolton and Landman. And Mason, what up? Traded the 109, 304, 409 for the 103 and 310 in the startup. The 103 was Gibbs. What are we thinking? Shit, man. I think you got that hella cheap. Hella cheap. I mean, I know you only raised like 6 spots or whatever, but like, dude, I mean, you raise 6 spots in the first, you drop 6 spots in the third, and then you just give up a fourth. I mean, that's probably like one of the cheaper ways that I've seen a top pick like that get acquired. Because usually what I try to do is I'm trying to like trade the pick outright. All right, and BTC, I'm gonna send you the link for the draft, and I'm gonna send you the payment link right now. All right, so we got BTC joining from Twitch in tomorrow's draft. Let's go. And I think now that more people are just getting in draft mode, we might just have a lot more people like jumping into these drafts from the live streams. Hell yeah, Crispy said he's Aqua Crisp. And user traded Flowers for Tate and Dynasty. Thoughts? I'm in a younger rebuild. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I feel like Tate's probably the higher valued guy for a Dynasty. Still, I mean, it's pretty even. I mean, I feel like Flowers probably does better this year, but you know, overall production is probably gonna like production over the next like 3 years probably going to go to Tate. Jackson, what are your thoughts on Jefferson this year? Also, thoughts on McCarthy or Kyler? I mean, it's definitely Kyler over McCarthy, but I want to get both where I can. Hell yeah, Brown said ready to start going the 2-a-days on a draft, dude. We just got to start filling them up a little bit earlier, and I know we could get it because once I know there will be people like me who will double dip in the drafts. I know it'll happen. Yeah, Mason, that was a good trade, dude. That was a good trade. You really didn't give up a lot. Because, yeah, if I'm selling my first round pick and if it's the 103, I'm trying to get 4 picks back in exchange for that pick and like 4 picks in like the top 9 or 10 rounds. I've done it time and time again. Let's see where K2 goes here. I'm even talking about McCarthy. Just feel like I got to get him right now. Make sure we lock down that tandem. Some people like to screw me over when I got Kyler and not let me get JJ in a decent round. Brown says, speaking of Flowers, always a decision between Flowers, Smith, and Igbuka. Yeah, they're always like right in that area, and I feel like I'd be going Smith in that area. Who have you chosen when given that task? And Mason, thanks for the follow, bro. And which post did you see of mine? It said that you came in from the posts. Most of the posts that it's been doing have been like the auto posts from like TikTok, just like taking little quick blurbs from these live streams. Whew, round 15, baby. This is a marathon. It is 35 total rounds. once it starts getting to the once it starts getting past the 20s, like you could just fill up a big queue of guys you like, and a lot of times you'll get them. Crispy said the new guys should join a slow draft to really learn. Yeah, but a lot of people, like, if you've never been in a slow draft before, like, you know, it's like it's more than likely they're gonna hate it than like it. Why I said I like Smith, but I'd take T over all of them. Yeah, I mean I would too. I feel like those, like I feel like T's just going before those guys, like no matter what. And I feel like all those guys are usually, I mean, kind of available at the same time. And Stimmy check. Keep Rasheed Rice round 4 or DJ Moore round 13. Man, I'd probably keeping DJ Moore around 13. Yeah, because I mean, this year was DJ Moore gonna go 4th, 5th round, something like that. So I mean, that's just, it's insane. It's insane amount of rounds advantage that you have for keeping him in the 13th. Because who knows? In your league, if people are hating on Rice, you may be able to get Rice in the 4th anyways. Dude, Stoner's always freaking taking Sean Tucker earlier than I want to. I'll snatch up Tyler Algier there. Brian, thanks for the follow, bro, on TikTok. And Owen said in a 10-man league from the 6-spot PPR, what would your ideal start be? I'd probably go running back there. I don't know if Jonathan Taylor makes it there, but I know there'd be a good shot that he could if the first 5 picks are the 2 running backs and the 3 wide receivers. Really good shot that Jonathan Taylor could fall to you at that pick. And Jersey in the house. What up? What up? It's going down, bro. Zim said lately, people in the startups I've done just want to pick swap and make values more even. Really doesn't even gain value at all. Yeah, and it's because it's fun to trade. Like, I'll tell you that. Like, I mean, I feel like if you've never been in a dynasty before, like, dude, those startups are so fun because, like, you get to trade more in the startup than you might trade in an entire redraft league, you know? So I get that part of it. But yeah, I feel like if I'm not gaining value, like, just why trade, you know? So, like, that's why I like selling my first pick as much as I can. Try to get like 4 picks in the top 9 rounds. It makes the draft so much more fun. Also, easier said than done because you got to find the right buyer. Got to find the right buyer for sure. And that's not always the easiest. But I've done it time and time again. And Biff Briff, what the fuck's up with the quarterbacks in the first round? It's a 2 QB league, bro. It's a super flex league. I know most content creators on TikTok, they just do that same, like, single quarterback, like just the regular default. But yeah, every time you come around here, like, you'll see the drafts. There'll be 2 quarterback league drafts. And Vijda, what up? He says Sordini's, no way. Who are we talking about? Anonymous, they think JJ is a nice pick this year in redraft. Yeah, for sure. You're getting him later than you have ever in the past. So yeah, I do think he's a good pick. And Biff Briff, no, it's not dynasty, it's redraft. Chezzy, who should I choose in round 1 and 2 the 108 8-man? I'd probably be going back-to-back running backs. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to running back wide receiver, but I think in an 8 team, I'm going back-to-back running backs because you're still going to be able to get 2 really good wide receivers back-to-back in round 3 and 4. So that's probably how I'd be playing my first 4 rounds if I was you. Because the drop-off from round 2 to round 3 in running backs is going to be tremendous. I know it's only going to be like 15 picks or whatever. But yeah, those 15 picks, a shitload of running backs are going to go. All right, let me see. I think I'm going to lock down another IDP pick here. I got to go through it quick. I only got 25 more seconds. Did not set a queue, so just like setting myself up here for failure, not setting a queue. Shit, 10 seconds. Let's make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. Boom, baby. Let's see. Should I trade A-Chain and Pickens for Puka? Nah, man. Just hold, dude. Just hold. Just hold. I would just wait. Don't trade just to trade. There's a lot of people who like to trade just for the fun of trading. Don't do that. Don't do that. Those are the worst trades that you can make. And Stimmy Check, so you think early QB in tight end and 10-man leagues? Early tight end, yes. Early quarterback, no. Like you got to kind of pick and choose. And I feel like I'd rather have the early running back, especially if it's just default scoring where it's like 25 yards is a point for passing, 4-point touchdowns. Like, nah, I don't even want to get an early quarterback because you're going to be able to get so many decent ones later. And if you get a rushing quarterback, you might be able to get a really good one late anyways. Holy shit. Chewy said, good evening, sir. Said minus 35 today. Wait, what? Minus 30. Where are you at? Where are you at? In Alaska? You are in Alaska, huh? Or are you? I know someone is. There's one person who, oh, I'm 35 today. There we go. Fuck yeah, bro. Happy birthday. Let's go. Hell yeah. Dude, and it's one of the 420 crew members' wife's birthday today. So you got the same birthday as someone else today. It's her 40th. And Ryan's Barbecue, does Malik Neighbors play this year and will he be good? He's going to play this year. Yeah, and he's avoiding the pup. So yeah, it's his value is going to start getting back on the rise now that he's for sure not missing those first 4 games of the season. Where do I go with this pick here? And after this pick, we're smoking the bowl. And shout out to Ryan's Barbecue for the follow. I swear I will be your guys' biggest resource this year for fantasy football if you tune in on a regular basis. I don't make as many posts as some of these people do because I'm playing in so many leagues and I'm managing so many leagues. But yeah, you guys want to hang around, dude. Nobody hosts as many leagues as me and as many experiences. And if you guys are around Vegas or want to come to Vegas, yeah, it is going to be really dope, man. We got Vegas draft happening on August 22nd. Nice. Matt said my wife's B-day is the 25th. Nice. And Tom said, do you like Claiborne or Kalen Black in the later rounds? Probably Claiborne. I mean, if it's Dynasty, if it's redraft, I'm, no reason to touch those guys. I'm assuming you're talking Dynasty. And Chewy said, any good tips for new people drafting? This is my fiance's first actual draft next month, but she took over a team last season and did well, but didn't do the draft. Well, I would say, so I do actually have a book that you can read for $10. Is probably the best $10 that you can spend. It's not about like drafting, it's not about like specific players to draft. It is more about the drafting philosophy. So I'm going to throw that link in the chat. I just got to find it. It's a digital book. Dang it, where the hell is it? It's where the hell is it? Huh, I don't even know where that link is. Hold on, let me get it here. But yeah, it's a really good resource and a really good tool, and it's only $10. But I would say one of the biggest things is got to know your league settings. I mean, that part of it is huge. I know a lot of people kind of like skip that part of it and just like go in thinking that it's like all the same. But I would make sure not to avoid any positions. Like that would be the big thing that I would say is do not avoid any specific positions. And I'm going to throw the link in on TikTok also. Only $10. I became an official author last year, self-published. Only $10 when you buy it. It should email you the book. I always just send like an extra copy just to make sure that it comes through. But yeah, definitely check it out. And Corey said so 420 leagues times by 4. So 168. Well, but we haven't got there yet. But that's what it would be. That's what it would be, yeah, because it would be 4 teams from every division. 25% of the tournament makes it. Nice. Smoking some McFlurry, 28% THC. It's amazing. Ryan's, we have the Sour D crossed with Girl Scout cookies. Woo! I got my bowl packed here, about to smoke right now. Chewy, she actually did well on her own after me helping her for the first 3 weeks. Cool. And 2J said, what do you think of that guy going Allen in the first round? Well, it's a 2 quarterback league, so I don't, it's not bad. I didn't get the chance to do it. I probably wouldn't do it this year. I've kind of been avoiding Allen like that early. But it's a 2 quarterback league. I think a lot of people see it and they just either they don't know about 2 quarterback leagues or they're not thinking about it, one of the two. Yeah, seeing 2J. Yeah, see, now it makes sense, right? Like knowing that it's 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, said that one was for J Mac. There we go. Crispy said, do me a favor and start talking shit about Texas over there in the West. You know what you're dealing with. Yuppie when you look at your hands and say, ew, what the fuck? Said only the brown guys do the manual work. Yeah. And of course, I'm curious the background on your book. Were you just typing away during the off season, late nights, blood, sweat, and tears that poured in? Pretty much, because like even in the beginning, like I could never sit down for like hours and like type. Like just in my head, I kind of just like wrote the outline of like what I wanted it to be. And like, you know, just like specific like points that I wanted to like hit on. And hey, we got Big Game James in the house, aka DJ Panic Pick. What up, Jamie?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
How's this draft going? What round are we in?
We're in round 19.
Nice.
Round 19. And dude, we tomorrow's draft is already lit. We got 3 brand new guys who are in the draft. Have never drafted before. Found me on TikTok or on Twitch tonight. So tomorrow's draft is going to be hella lit on Friday.
So go back and watch some of these episodes so you kind of get a feel for where players go.
Yeah. And I mean, hopefully these guys are still in here watching right now. I know we've been live for a little bit, but yeah. And Brown says judging Allen in the first. He said, don't swipe to the right and show my roster. And Callie Jam said, Kirk hasn't been falling that far lately. I'll take the value. Yeah. If you go look at the strength of schedule post that I did, put a lot of work into that, you'll see Raiders quarterbacks don't have the highest strength of schedule this year. I mean, you just think about their division in general. It's tough sledding. All right. And Zim said, I agree on the book as I got it last year. Said also after the injury last year to Neighbors giving up Rice in a second, that wasn't mine. It ended up being the 212. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, if you ever give up a draft pick and it ends up being like the 212, you know that you just did something right because you won the championship somehow. May have been because of that trade, maybe not, but I know I always feel good about it if I traded a pick away and it ends up being the 112, 212, whatever. And Chewy said thoughts on Price, Tootin, Monty, Swift for RB1. For an RB1, oh man, no.
Those are all good RB3s.
Yeah, RB2s if you're like really desperate, but
yeah, so like
here's one.
Monty, I'd be comfortable with Monty and Swift.
Here it goes. When I said nah, man.
Oh.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Anybody know where that's from? Bonus points if you do. And
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
let's see if anybody knows in the chat. Anybody know in the chat where that's from? Jay Snide on TikTok 1-1. Who you taking? I mean, I'm just going Bijan. I already said for the most part, it's Bijan, Gibbs, and Chase in that order for me more often than not. And Corbin said, I want to join a startup dynasty league, but don't know anyone who does. It's going to be hard, but I mean, you found the right place. I mean, I have a dynasty league that's about to open up. It's a $55 super flex offense only dynasty league. I've been hosting leagues for over 20 years now, and this is like my full-time business. So if you want to get into a dynasty league, you found the right place, my friend. And if you message me on Sleeper, FF Hustler 420, that's the easiest way. Here it goes, Matt. I'll play it again.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
I know who that is. Oh shit. Is that the dude from like the Drew Carey show?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And he's a big hillbilly. I mean, not a hillbilly, but I mean, he seems like a hillbilly. I feel like it's the same guy from the Beverly Hillbillies. Definitely seems like a hillbilly here. And Corbin said FF Hustler 420 on Sleeper. Yep, that is correct, sir. Yeah, just message me there. I got Sleeper pulled up so I can respond to you. And I'm actually creating the league right now because we just I just opened a dynasty league and we filled it. But I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna be the last. I'm not gonna say the last dynasty startup for you guys who are savages. There may be one more started because they take about 2 weeks to draft. Sometimes a little bit less than that. Depends on how many drafts are in there. And Corey said, not only join the leagues, but please join Patreon or YouTube memberships. That's where it's really worth it. It said support small business. Hell yeah. And dude, for anybody who like saw the QB strength of schedule post, like, you know, I don't take it lightly. I'm trying to put like all this information I'm like digesting for myself for all my leagues. And like, I always just go a little bit farther with the research. So the strength of schedule I did for quarterbacks, it's got the rank of every quarterback, 1 through 32 on weeks 1 through 17. And then I also broke it down for the first 4 weeks of the season. And then I broke it down for the playoffs as well. So to give just a lot of different information on guys that we should be drafting, guys that we should be getting as backups, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to do the 3 other positions over the next couple days. But I already got most of the information. I just got to get it onto the posts. Oh man, this shit sucks.
Are there any guesses on what movie that was from?
Oh yeah, let me see. Is there any guesses? Anybody guess? Cohen Boy Sports, what up, bro? Thanks for the follow. No, we didn't get any. So what that's from? It's from Office Space.
Office Space. Yes.
It's from Office Space. And it's the part where he's like, oh shit, Zim just said it right now. Like as I said it. Yes, got it. Boom. And it's the part where he's like, anybody ever come up to you and say, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays? And then this was his response.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Oh man. Yeah, such a classic movie. Classic. All right, I think, do I have 6 IDPs now, or is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 IDPs now. All right, we're all good in the hood now. Feeling better about it. But yeah, 420 on these drafts. It's a lofty goal, man. We got to start getting like, it's got to be like 3 a day that we got to start hitting somehow.
We got to throw out more slow drafts.
Shit, I mean, we've had so many slow drafts. I think we've had more slow drafts than fast drafts to this point. They've been filling a little bit slower though, as time has been going on. Because there was a couple times where he filled up multiple slow drafts in the same day. That hasn't been the case for a little bit.
So I'm doing this charity draft. It's called the JTT Cup.
Okay.
It's the British version, like the UK
Okay.
of the Scott Fish Bowl, pretty much. So it's all the 90% of the people are British. They do not know how to freaking draft.
Yeah, man. They're used to playing football, not football.
Like, I don't know if they didn't look at the scoring settings or what, but so it's all super flex.
Dude,
So
fuck yeah. Hold on real quick. Shane, he said bong hits in fantasy football. This is a page for me. Hell yeah, bro. I'm always
exactly. That's how
I
I
don't
found
care.
it.
I don't care if anybody hates me smoking weed. I'm just trying to find the weed smokers who play fantasy football. My two favorite hobbies, and I'm trying to find more like-minded people. It's literally why I started doing all this like 6 years ago.
It's funny, like 4 years ago when I first found you, I stumbled across you and you guys were smoking and shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is my kind of people. And I'm still here.
Yeah, you're gonna find, and Shane said, love it, bro. Hell yeah. We're gonna find some other people who are faking the funk, but I've been and then sometimes there'll be trolls who will be like, oh, look at this guy like smoking swag over here and fake coughing. We only smoke great shit, and yeah, the coughs are because I hit it hard as fuck.
Yeah, I was talking to someone the other day about you, and they were like, it was a random sleeper league that I'm in, and they're like, oh yeah, I know Alex. He fucking chokes on that fucking weed all the time. I'm like, that's what he does, man.
Hell yeah, Shane said just ripped a bowl and doing a mock draft. Nice. You got to get into these drafts with us. These aren't mock drafts. They're $10 drafts. They're the shit though. Way better than mock drafts. I mean, I can't even say how much I hate mock drafts like anymore, because like they're never anything like a real draft. Like never. I hate it. All right, let's see. Wait a second to rip this. All right. We got 6 IDPs. Oh, K2 got in the zone. Get in the zone. And Shane said, how do you get into your drafts? Just shoot me a message on the Sleeper app, FF Hustler 420. I have a shitload of drafts, but these drafts that I do live, they're all $10. They're all a part of the same big tournament. And there's a $10,000 prize for first place. So these drafts are the shit. And Crispy said, get into the 252, Jamie. That one's going to be fun. We already got 3 brand new people in that one.
If it's tomorrow, I can't. I'm going to be in Canton. I'll be fucked.
Oh, yeah. Jamie's going to the expo tomorrow over the weekend.
My live draft and the parties and shit.
And dude, you better punch JC Penny in the stomach, bro. Do it, or tell J-Man to do it. It's gonna kick him in the nuts.
J-Man will do it for me. I remember, I forgot last year because I remember like you told me about it, and then I remember like meeting the dude, and then I totally forgot that it was the same fucking dude.
You were like in the Sandlot. Oh, the Great Bambino. Oh, it's the same guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. Pretty much he got laid for the first time, and then like he started turning into a chump. Like this is when I was barely starting anything. I could only afford to pay him like I think during the season I was paying him $100 a month to do all my thumbnails and shit. Which now with AI, I mean that's so vastly overpaid.
Oh yeah.
But then like when the season was over, I asked him if I could pay him less because I was like, I'm not even going to be doing that many shows. and like there's like no money coming in the off season. This is like 2022 when I'm like still like trying to build and like still like using credit cards to pay off my bills and shit back then. Like couldn't even afford to pay for my life in the off season with everything yet. And oh, the 252's American Beauty. That's the slow draft filling. Yeah, classic.
I hate that movie.
What?
I hate it,
dude. It's such a
hate that.
fucking good movie, bro.
I mean, I don't support pedos and shit.
Oh yeah, you know what? And yeah, fucking Kevin Spacey, dude. Like, yeah,
that dude. Well, even in the movie, he was portrayed as one, and then find out real life,
yeah, but he didn't do anything with her
on screen.
Dude, Devo, what up, bro? He said 1,000 gems, the GOAT trophy. Let's get it, bro.
Hell yeah,
dude. And let me see. And I don't even know. Is that just something on? Hold on.
It's a TikTok-y thing. I think.
No. He's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube. You can purchase shit, and you can send like fire or gems or trophies and.
Cool. Nice.
I didn't know you had that shit set up. Let me see.
Yeah, well, Devo figured it out. However he did. We're about to do a fat dab now. Let's go for Devo. Let's get it.
All right. Fire him up.
Devo, you ready? Dude, I was
yeah.
we got. And Corey said, "What's the name of that bitch ass channel with the wannabes?" Well, hold on. Let me play the song. It's not on the.
Oh yeah, we ain't talking about them.
Yeah, this is the most that I'll talk about them. What's funny is like they'll seem cool when you first meet them until you like realize how fake they are.
More like heart stoppers, straight clowns. Grab your blunts. Let's hit them up.
There we go. I spent it.
Yeah, Jamie figured it out too. Let's go.
Yeah. What did I send? A makeup bra? A makeup brush. I don't
no fucking
know.
idea. Of course, Jamie's gonna pick the gay one.
Well, in honor of the song,
Just for them.
For the gas fakers.
All right, hold on. Where are these dabs? Let's get it. And 60 MDM. Brees and Henry owner. Do I keep Bill, Sharbs, Spears, Braylon Allen as my third RB?
Ooh.
I mean, I like Sharbs, especially if you could put him on the IR, right?
Yeah, I would keep Sharbs over all them.
And BW, do I keep A-Chain or London for a first round keeper? 12 team,
Wow,
each team 2. Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. Like both those guys are like second round guys.
Yeah, but A-Chain's like an earlier second, mid second. London's
yeah,
like
well, and I
that
guess in a
mid to
single
late.
QB league, he's probably a first, right?
No, even in a single QB.
Still going second in
still
single
going
QB?
early to mid second. London's more of that mid to late second.
Yeah, I think I'd keep A-Chain either way. Like he's the guy who's going to get drafted higher. So if like
he's gonna get like a 20+% target share,
right? And BW said it's because each team keeps 2. So at the top, oh, the top guys are gone already. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as much as we'll talk about those jumps. I used to go like look at their yeah, there we go. The trophy cake. Let's get it. We're doing a fat ass dab for Devo. It's funny. YouTube had to do this to keep up with TikTok, right? Because I feel like that's the only reason why they would have like done that. So I wonder. So how is it? Like, what do you do, Jamie? Does it give you an option and you just buy it, or does it make you buy?
I think you have to purchase them or you earn them.
Okay.
And then you could send them out. Like there's different values. You can send one for 400, 1,000, 1,500. There's one for 2. Like I'll send you a star. And that's
I got to
only
learn
two.
how it works because the way YouTube would work before, I don't know if shit changed, but if someone puts in a $10 super chat, YouTube keeps like 40 or 45% of it, 50%, some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. Like I sent you all.
But with this, BW, no, I'm in Vegas. Originally from San Diego. So SoCal West Coaster at heart. Woo! Fat ass dab for all
But what you need to do
for
is
these dudes
join.
throwing in the gems and shit on YouTube. And BW, I'm gonna answer your question in a second. After this dab, a lot of these gifts have been coming in on YouTube, so we get into heavy smoke mode when that happens. So, but with like TikTok, if this is like hell yeah, I said word, man, dab it up, hell yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. It's called Happy Poop.
What's it called?
I just sent you Happy Poop.
Ta.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay, so look, so Devo said I redeemed 1,000 that I had earned somehow, and picked that was 1,000 and sent it. Okay, cool. And Matt said you don't live in PA. No, man, I live in Vegas, bro.
I mean, I'm close to PA. I'm in Cleveland.
And taking Gub. Shout out for the follow. But yeah, so on TikTok, you have to you buy the coins or whatever. And I wonder if it's like that same thing, because when you buy the coins, like whatever those coins are, the creator gets the whole amount, but it's like they tax you on what you buy, if that makes sense. When you're making the purchase, like that's where they make their money, is on them purchasing. And then, but the creator gets like the whole amount, whatever it is. I don't know how much the 10 gems are, the 1,000 gems. I mean, I know the yellow was normally like $10. And that was Robert. It wasn't Devo. I was getting the names mixed up. Devo did the first 1,000. Robert did the 1,000 on the gems. And yeah, the yellow is usually like 10. I think the blue is like 2 or 1. And Matt said, "Who else is talking?" That's Jamie. He's on YouTube with me. So yeah, you'll hear him talking in the background. And if you pull up on YouTube, you'll see him.
Yeah, I'm nothing pretty to look at. You don't need to do all that.
Devo said best kind of poop for sure. And let's see, what was B-Dub's question over here? I drafted Pickens in the 8th last year, so that's a win. Oh, for sure, dude. Fuck. 8th round Pickens? Hell yeah, man. It's dope. All right, let's get another wide receiver. And Storm, should I trade Marv and a late 27 first for Pickens, Pollard, and Singleton? I don't think so. I don't want to give up those first so easily. And Pollard and Singleton, I don't know how much they're going to actually help you this year. And Lito said you go into a Raiders game this year. No, so I don't even like the Raiders, man. But I really don't want to. Oh shit, I'm on the clock in 2:26. Man, they're so fucking expensive. Like I even told myself, like, I'm not gonna go to a game unless someone takes me. And that actually happened. Someone did give me tickets to a game. I went to the Raiders Chiefs like 2 years ago. All right. I'm on the clock in 3 leagues right now. 1 down. Thanks, Brown. 226 down, on to 231 now. Oh shit. Now I would have autoed if I do like who I have there in the auto pick spot. All right. 2 picks down. You got 1 more. Let's see at K2. And Matt said, Jamie, you like LeBron?
You know, not as a person. I think he's a fucking dick. Did you ever see him like when fans come up to him or try to talk to him? I heard like a buddy of mine catered a party that he was at, and he's just sitting on the couch being a fucking grump ass, not talking to people. He's just a fucking dick, dude.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't like when we get into all the GOAT talk with him because I don't even know how he's in the realm of the GOAT talk.
I mean, I get in a heated conversation about the GOAT talk, and it's not fucking LeBron. Longevity doesn't mean you're the fucking GOAT.
Sounds good, Cali Jam. Yeah, because if longevity was key in the NFL, Darren Sproles would probably be the best running back that's ever played.
Yeah.
Played for like 20
Man.
fucking years and like all-purpose yards. I feel like he's up there. Crazy amount of touchdowns, but yeah, man. BW said Frank Gore. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, for longevity, like, I mean, Frank Gore needs to be like talked about, but he would never be considered the GOAT at running back for me. Like, you know, like I love him as a player, but yeah, he would never be, I wouldn't consider him the best running back ever.
No.
Oh, what's it say? It said the joke above gets him every time. What was the joke above? The Raiders going to the Raiders game? What are we talking about, B-Dub? Let me know. But yeah, like, oh, Uncle Jack. I can't even see it. It just goes from who else is talking to you're laughing my ass off. But yeah, man, of course it's Jordan. Of course it's Jordan. Like if he would have never retired and went to play baseball, and if he would have won like 8 straight, like then there's like no debate like at all. Yeah, I think they did block it, B-Dub. I don't see it.
If you want to say like, okay, so Jordan, LeBron.
What up, Dylan?
I honestly think Larry Bird was a fucking baller.
He is. Hell yeah.
And I think he was better than LeBron, man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And three-time back-to-back MVP last time about it. And B-Dub says Steve Nash was my GOAT. He said 5'9" white boy. Man, I mean, he's my favorite point guard. Like, I don't think that he's the best, but like, dude, like he's definitely got to be up there, like dropping dimes like nobody's business, back-to-back MVP. They pretty much like created this new style of basketball with the run and gun. Lay low. What up, bro? Another draft. You know it. You know it.
Oh, you got to move the draft board up. We can't see the new picks.
Oh, shit. Get it to the bottom. There we go. White Chocolate, Steve Nash, Mike Bibby, childhood legends. Hell yeah, dude. I love White Chocolate. Jason Williams is the fucking man. That elbow pass behind the back. Like he's just dropping dimes like nobody's business. And can you imagine White Chocolate and Randy Moss in high school playing on the same basketball team? Like, dude, they were. It's fucking insane, dude. Like J-Dub was throwing those fucking alley-oops to Randy Moss in fucking high school. Oh, it's just so ugly at this point of the draft. I mean, of course.
Did you see that new G League guy? Fucking 30-year-old player balling out in the fucking G League.
30-year-old, huh?
30-year-old fucking balling the fuck out. He looks like Bill Burr, like a bald white guy.
Cali Jam said Jamie needs to pound a 6-pack.
Yeah, no, I can't get wasted tonight. I'm gonna save that for the weekend, but I am sipping.
All right, sipping on some scissor. TJ said Jason Williams was a path maker for the modern point guard for sure, way ahead of his time. That is for sure. And Laylo Lau said, "Don't draft Kadarius Toney."
Man, fuck Tony.
We got couple rounds left. Couple rounds left. I think we got to do another dab for all those gems that came in. Shout out to the peeps for throwing down on the gems.
Oh, so back to that fucking UK draft, right?
Oh yeah.
It's bullshit. At 1 a.m., the draft pauses in all my other leagues, right? But at 1 a.m., this kicks off and it pauses at 5 p.m. my time. So yeah, bullshit there. But so check this out. It's all super flex. So you can start 9 quarterbacks, right?
Oh my gosh.
But if you look at the fucking scoring, last year, Jalen Hurts scored the same amount of points as Jalen Warren, the running back.
Whoa, crazy. So the
So
QB
there's a
scoring
guy
is
in
bad.
my it's trash. So I took one. I took Trevor Lawrence, I think in the 6th, just to have him. But even these wide receivers don't score as much because I did the math, and in the top 20, there was like 12 of the top scorers were running backs.
Huh.
And if you go even further, like top 40, like 20 of the running backs were in the top 40.
Dude, so
these people
all
don't know
about
what they're
the
doing.
running backs in this league,
Yes.
huh?
So like and tight ends. Tight ends is also so I took Judkins, who let's say he finishes as RB 24. I got him in the fucking 11th round.
Nice.
Where people are taking quarterbacks super fucking early. This one team we're in the 11th round. He has 9 quarterbacks on his team.
I mean, if they were the highest scoring, that would be like a really smart move.
But with the quarterbacks, if you take 9 quarterbacks, just because it's all super flex, it doesn't mean they're going to be the highest scorers. So he took Jalen Hurts in the 3rd round, and I just mentioned Jalen Warren scored the same last year. Jalen Warren went in the 10th round.
Yeah. Yeah. TJ said Peak Iverson's hard to argue against, one of the best point guards that could score. Well, it's because he was more of a shooting guard, though. He wasn't necessarily a point guard. He was off the ball a lot. But yeah, dude, Iverson, pound for pound, man. I just feel like he's up there with the best shooting guards of all time, right?
That's where we got AI from, right?
Oh, yeah.
The original AI.
People talk about LeBron getting bad teams to the finals. Dude, that 76ers team that he got to the finals was so bad. So bad.
But what LeBron did, man, he collected the best players from around the league, and he created super teams.
That's why I don't get how he doesn't get downgraded for that. When we talk about the greats.
Phil Jackson, there's a quote. I'm pretty sure it's the quote from him. He said Scottie Pippen was the best player that he's ever coached in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Not, skill wise, but he was smart. He was a team player.
Yeah. And you know why he said that, right?
Why?
Because him and Jordan butted heads a lot.
Yeah.
So Scottie Pippen wasn't the one bumping heads. And I think that's what it was.
If you ever watch Dennis Rodman, that dude was a beast. But Jordan was the only one that can calm his ass down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because like nobody really wanted Rodman, and like now it's almost like that's forgotten about when people just like go, just go off of the stats and like Dennis Rodman being like one of the best rebounders of all time, if not the best rebounder, but nobody wanted him because he was a fucking head case like back then.
Like his best friend's Kim Jong-il. Or Kim Jong-un or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Like one of the only guys who can go over to South Korea and just like, be welcome.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. Like who thought that like Dennis Rodman would be like the guy potentially like bringing peace to like America and South Korea. It's just like crazy to think about. He's the level-headed one that needed to go talk to him. But yeah, man, like I mean, even in The Last Dance, they talk about it where Dennis Rodman's like, I gotta go to Vegas, man. Like I just gotta get away. And like that, and they said okay. They're like, yeah, sure. Like they're in the playoffs or some shit, or like just right down the stretch of the season. He just like goes to Vegas and it's supposed to be for like a 2-day hiatus. And but he ends up going there for like 4 days, and like they had to go like track his ass down. And Jordan, yeah, so my team is, well, it's this one right here. Let me know when you check it out, and I'll scroll back down. Almost on the clock again. But yeah, just so funny. And like even those early teams that Michael Jordan had, like, dude, those were like cokeheads in the 80s. Like in the beginning, his team was so bad. It took a little while for them, took Scottie Pippen, but took them just, getting some better players just in general. Yeah, thanks, dude. Jordan said, nice draft. I think so. I probably had better, but this is a good one. And Max said, what are your thoughts on CMC this year? I'm a little bit nervous about him. I mean, I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, I think we talked about it yesterday, about how many touches he had and his age.
And TJ said, guys can't understand that when your team's good and competitive, trading 1-for-1 is usually pointless, QB for QB, etc. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people, I mean, I'm just going to keep saying it. Like a lot of people just trade emotionally, like you want to get guys that you want, and like, that's fine. And people should be able to make like trades like that. But when I trade, I only want to trade to like improve my team, like, I mean, sometimes it could be improving pick wise for like a rebuilding team or whatever, but you can make mutually beneficial trades where both teams can improve their situation with the trade. And it's never trading like running back wide receiver for running back wide receiver. Like it's never on a trade like that unless you get both the better players. And usually that doesn't happen. And shout out to Lalo Lyle throwing down the super chat. You the man, bro. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Got 2 more picks for me. How many IDPs do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fuck, I got 13. That's more than I even like to pick. All right, well, we just got to make sure to get some offensive guys here at the end. Max said, what's your favorite draft spot in a 12-man PPR I'm supposed to pick by tomorrow? Shit. I just want to pick number 1. Like, I mean, number 1 spot, you're the team that gets 3 picks inside the top 25.
And you get Bijan or Gibbs.
Yeah. And like, I know there's some people who think that number 1 is a curse, but like number 1 pick wins the most championships, like as a whole, especially when you're talking about kind of just like the regular, like home leagues and stuff like that. So yeah, I just want number 1. Just give me the highest pick. Shout out to Angel for the follow. And he said third overall is winning the JJ and Chase. Yeah. I know. It's not me. Yeah, it is a really good start with Chase and JJ for sure. Yeah, Lassie's got a pretty good squad here. And I don't know how he got ETN in the 4th, got Scat in the 5th.
Well, I can tell you why. Because I was looking at your team No, you went with Kyron Williams. Then
Yeah.
the only running back after that was Javonte Williams, and then
That's
you also
insane.
skipped ETN coming back. So
Yeah. That is crazy how in that stretch only 2 quarterbacks were taken in like a stretch of 15, 16. Yeah, it's usually never like that. A lot of wide receivers and quarterbacks in a row. All right, Brown said take a grade with a different build. Sounds good. So it's going to be Cali Jam and then you. Max said, do you like Lad this year? Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Lad's going to get an uptick with Keenan Allen's ass out of there.
Yeah, vacated targets. I think most of them do go to Lad.
The schedule kind of sucks, though. They're playing a really tough conference. Like, that's the one thing that just sucks about him in general.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Keenan Allen had like a 24% target share last year.
So ridiculous, man. Dude's a bum.
Yeah.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
All right, we're going to go with this last pick here. Then we're going to get some draft grades going. All right. And everybody, whoever's in the chat, what are you smoking on right now? Throw it in the chat. About to pack a bowl.
Unless you're smoking on a fucking pole, then get the fuck out of here.
Daybreak is the flower. Brand is Jasper, 25.63% THC. All right. Shane said, I'm back. I'm baked. Let's go.
Light it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man.
Yes. Let's see. What team were we talking about? Target share, the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of I think it was every other week I was breaking down the target market share. That was that was fun to research that week after week. All right. There we go. Nice. Shane said just had some purple passion. Let's go. Yeah, I don't even know if I've had any purple weed recently. Like, I feel like, maybe some Girl Scout cookies, like it's had some purple stuff in it, some runts or something. That's about all I can think of. All right, Cali Jam. Been getting some higher and higher picks lately. The first pick today. Baker and Stroud. Stroud's like a B- or like a C+ to me right now. Baker's kind of like a B. After looking at the strength of schedule, I don't know. Baker makes me even a little bit more nervous.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Baker. I lowered him this year.
I think I'd say a B- total for the QBs. Running backs, though, exact opposite. Gibbs, Henry, Jacobs in the 5th, and then got Mason in the 10th. And yeah, Nick, yes, this is a 2 quarterback league. That's why the quarterbacks are picked so early and so often compared to the single quarterback leagues. Man, this one's kind of tough because I feel like I don't know if I can even grade it lower than an A- because of having Gibbs and Henry in there.
Yeah, Jacobs, he's being discounted because of the people are scared that he's going to get suspended, but I don't think he's going to get suspended this year.
I don't think so either. I am still nervous about it, though.
And you got to remember when he before the news came out about that, Jacobs was going, I want to say maybe 10 picks after Derrick Henry. And then,
Maybe even less than that. He was
Yeah.
going like the third round.
yeah, I would say late third or mid third.
Yeah. And Nick said,
yeah.
play ours like that as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's all about the super flex leagues. He said, I have pick 3. You think Allen or no? I'm probably passing on Allen unless like the quarterback scoring is a little bit inflated. If it's just default scoring, 4-point passing, 25 yards per pass per 25 yards per point per passing yard, I'm probably passing on Allen and going skill spot there. And Crispy said, "What's your IG? Who are you talking about? Everything of mine's FF Hustler 420. You talking about Big Game James?" And Nick said, "I'm leaning Chase's default setting." Yeah, I mean, more often than not, I'm going Chase at pick 3. You know, if it's Gibbs and Bijan, going pick 1 and 2. I think I'm probably just going Chase there. It would either be Chase. I mean, if I'm going wide receiver, I'm just going to go Chase. If I'm going to go running back, I'm going to go JT. It depends on how many teams. It depends on, I mean, you know your league better than me. If you think there's going to be absolutely 0 running backs that are there in round 2, I probably would go JT. And L said Tootin over Jacobs. He said his little faith. But who took Tootin? Who's taking Tootin over Jacobs? I mean, Tootin went like damn near round and a half, like after Jacobs in this draft. And Pat said, if you got the 12th, I want to run a running back stack. Who would you get out of A-Chain, Cook, and Hampton and Genty? Probably going Cook and Genty.
Same. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, all good choices, though. I feel like you can't go wrong. But, yeah, Cook and Genty would be the 1 and 2 there for me. And Al said, "Oh shit, I'm blind. My bad." Now you're good. You're good. I got a little confused for a second too, but yeah, Pat, I'm not opposed to. I mean, it is a 12-man. I do try to I do want to try to build evenly and go running back, wide receiver. But you know your league better than me. Like if you think the running backs are literally going to be gone by that 3rd pick, yeah, I just stack, and then you're still going to get 2 good wide receivers there either way. It's not going to be one of the top 6 or maybe top 7 or maybe even top 10. Who knows? But you'll be able to get the guys who are competing for wide receiver 1, and then you'll be able to get 2 of them back to back. Yeah, Cali Jam says there's no charges even on Jacobs unless something changed. Yeah, nothing as of now.
Someone mentioned Instagram. I don't fucking use Instagram, man. I'm looking. I only have 9 total posts over the past whatever years. And my last post was 2023. So,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Aiden said Marshawn Lloyd worth rostering. I mean, it depends on how deep your bench is. If you're talking dynasty, yeah, but redraft, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, go after Chris Brooks because Lloyd can't stay healthy.
Yeah. So let's see the wide receivers for Cali. AJ Brown, Burden, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison. I like it. I think I'm giving that a B+. That's pretty solid.
Brown,
How about the
Bird, Thomas,
IDP?
Harrison. Yeah, I love that.
Look at his IDPs. Hutchinson,
Wow.
Brooks, Ernest Jones, Dodson, TJ Edwards. Man, that's an A.
Mm-hmm.
That's an
That's
A.
definitely smiley face plus for me.
So let's see. So it's a B- for the quarterbacks, an A- for the running backs, a B+ for the wide receivers, and then an A for the IDP. That's a 90 right there. That's a 90. Matt said, "Skip me. I got to take a Mr. Hanky. You're savage." Matt, but your squad is way better than yesterday. I can say that. Yesterday, I don't know what happened. You totally skipped your quarterbacks except for Mendoza. Yeah, a lot better today. That's for sure. A lot better today. And dude, Cali Jam, you're freaking savage, bro. And where the hell is Brown's team? Oh, yeah, he had number 12.
He always gets number 12. Or no,
Dude,
that's
he has like
Rizzo.
number 12 or number 1. Like, I don't know how it's been
Yeah.
happening. Yeah, it's crazy. That was like what it was for like Dave. I don't know. Like, even though Dave's not here, man, he's always getting just like number 1 or number 12. I don't know how these guys like keep getting that. I keep getting in the middle somewhere, the 6, 7, 8s. And Matt said, "I'll hold if you do me next." All right. We'll get you going so you don't have to. Yeah, don't be prairie dogging it, bro. Here you go. Let's run through Matt's real quick. JD and Dart. I like it, man. I think I'd put that as a B plus.
Rushing upside right there. Love it.
RBs. I mean, here's where you lost out a little bit. CMC and Swift. I think I'll give that a B.
Yeah, we did say earlier Swift would be a great number 3, but he's one of my favorite number 2s in that area.
Mm-hmm. But nobody else besides that. And then wide receivers, Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, and then tight ends in the mix as well, Kelsey and Ferguson. I think you took Ferguson a little bit too early. But I think, man, I'm going to give that a B plus also.
Not a fan of Metcalf. I do like how he got Neighbors and Dart as a stack.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson was a good value there. McLaurin, awesome. I'm not a big fan of Metcalf though.
Yeah, I mean, but still, as his number 4, as one of his last flex spots, like I'm not mad at it. I think it's still a B plus. I can't give it an A because I don't think there's any A players there, but I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Yeah, I can get that.
And Treek said Goff and Love. What do you think about having the 2? I like it. I'm not mad at those guys. Is it a single quarterback league? I'm assuming.
I mean, even a super flex, I wouldn't mind that because you waited and you got Goff, who could be a top 12, top 5 even.
Yeah.
And Love safe in that QB2 range.
Yeah. And then IDP for Matt, Jack Campbell, N'Kobe Dean, Styles, Hamilton, and Nick Cross. I'm gonna give this a B
bit of a reach.
For who?
Right, Dean wasn't Dean a little bit of a reach there?
It probably was, but I still think that I put Dean inside. I would say maybe around linebacker 15. Like somewhere around that, like where he's flirting with the top 12. So yeah, he might have taken him a little bit too early here, but it was also a crazy IDP run that happened.
I mean, give me cash, man. Give me land, man. Well, no, then you couldn't have got Landman. So
yeah, but what I mean, Dean, the reason why, like we may even be downplaying him is because of the year that he got hurt. But the Vegas inside linebackers, like they always end up producing a lot of points. So I think him and Quay Walker are just going to get a lot of points.
I just think I know Sleeper has his projection way too high compared to where I think the consensus has them, or even I have them. I don't know where you have them. You said 15.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think I have them higher than you and probably way higher than the consensus. All right. Well, let me see. Let me get his grade. So that was a B plus for that. So that is, what do you say? B plus, B, and then another B plus, and another B plus. So 88. 88. There you go. That's a solid B plus as a whole. Good shit, Mental Oriental Matt.
Good team, man. I like it.
And Brown, you're next. He was he said he had to go drop a Mr. Hanky, so we're just doing Matt a solid, letting him get a grade. And Ron, he said, Jamie, which Hall of Fame moms are you targeting?
We'll see, man.
This is the big time, bro.
I might go after some of the analysts' wives.
Well, there we go, man.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you might see someone like Stefania Bell like out there. She might be a little bit down after might be a little bit down after getting laid off from the ESPN.
Yeah, give me that crusty old vagina.
And Trevor Cooper, he said, where'd Brock go? Brock went in the 3rd. He went at the 3-3. 3-3, 1 pick before Trey McBride. And Trevor said Amon-Ra, Hampton, Javante, T, Jamison, Burrow, Dowdle, and Kraft from the 107. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I like it.
I like starting it off with Amon-Ra, that's for sure. And
I do
Connor
that a
said
lot.
trade a 27 first, not mine. Likely will be first overall. For Ladd and 227 first. Said probably late. I
Wait, what?
mean, if it's the 101, I don't know. I mean, to get 2 firsts and Ladd, I mean,
It
I guess there's
depends.
no
Is it
guarantee that it's going to be the 101, but like you'll be able to like trade if you trade those firsts in advance, like I bet you can still get like really good players like out of it to where it would be worth it to like trade that pick for it.
And is it a super flex? Is it start 8, start 7?
Yeah, I guess if it's not a super flex, those first round draft picks aren't as valuable, right? Because it's mostly like quarterbacks.
I'm projecting at least 6 quarterbacks in the first 14 picks.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
And
he said it's super flex. Yeah.
All right. So I don't hate it. It just sucks giving up that early first because that could be Jeremiah Smith.
And what would be crazy? I mean, because he said that I mean, I don't know about both first, but he said probably late for the first that he'd be receiving. That would suck if you sell that pick to like someone who like wins this year or whatever, or someone who's like really competing and then they get like one of the top picks as well too. It's like that kind of sucks. Like also, definitely something to think about. And Xavier said 12-man redraft: Dak, Brees, Jacobs, Puka, T, likely a Dunze. That's pretty solid. I mean, seems kind of like more of a middle of the road team. I like the players.
Yeah, I'm not a big likely guy. I actually think he gets the same amount of targets that Theo Johnson gets.
And Brown, we'll get to you in a second. Thanks for being patient, Brown. But yeah, it's like, where's the top running back here? Like I know you got Puka, but like you got Brees in second. Like that's what I'm assuming. Then
Brees is more the third round
Jacobs
pick.
in the third. So yeah, I guess it's just this doesn't seem top heavy. And yeah, I don't like likely as the say he was pick 5. And I don't like likely as the tight end either. Like, I mean, having him as a backup or someone on the bench, like not mad at it, but I wouldn't want him in the starting lineup. And BTC Jacob said, I'm drafting. Here's my team. Drake May, Barkley, Kyren. And he said the rest are coming in a little bit. It's a good spot. Is it redraft or dynasty? I mean, this is like redraft season now. So, I mean, I feel like unless someone says dynasty, I'm just assuming it's redraft. And Ron said, Jamie said, what are you targeting? He said, what are you targeting this year? He said, shit, invite a wingman, bro. He's got J-Man, baby.
Yeah, I got J-Man. My dude, Nick Polo. It's coming. A bunch of people, man.
Uh-oh, Lord Heezy, what up? Said, back at it. Bro, we never quit. Stay ready so we don't got to get ready. I'll be Jacob said, I think dynasty because ESPN. Nah, if it's ESPN, that means it's not dynasty.
Yeah, ESPN is like that start 7 single QB.
I mean, you could change anything you want, but it's like it's crazy how little like people actually go in and change as far as the settings, the scoring, anything like that. All right, one more question. Then Brown, Xavier said, traded someone's first, Rice and London for Puka, Sampson, and more. So I got T-Log, Gibbs, Cooks, Puka, Dunze, Moore, Tootin, Kraft, and Goff starting. That's solid.
Yeah, I like it.
Brown squad, he went crazy on the QBs with Lamar, Burrow, and Hurts. Feel like that's an A+.
Yeah, A+. Yeah, can't get any better than that.
Running backs, though, I don't know about that. Javonte, Warren, Stevenson, Harvey. Dude, I mean, Harvey just keeps going later and later. That was the 9-12. And
considering how late he waited, I don't hate it. Like, he doesn't have a top 12 guy.
No.
If anything, Javonte is that RB 12.
Yeah, close to it.
But getting, Warren, Stevenson, you took the right guys. considering that you waited that late.
Yeah. But I'm still trying to think of what I'd give it. Like, is it a B? I mean, it's a B or a B minus is kind of
I'm gonna put it at that B, like 84, 85.
yeah. Really just the quantity. I mean, I do feel like RJ Harvey's being a little undervalued. Hopefully he's takes a step up from last year. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And Jacob says ESPN PPR. Yeah, for sure. So it's a redraft. Yeah, not a dynasty. And that's a good start. That's a good start for sure. Wide receiver tight ends, Higgins, Smith, Laporta, Dubs. They did get Reed and Shakira like right after.
Man, I could probably smoke this whole joint, man, and still walk away, man.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this.
Shakira.
Pretty solid though. I mean, Higgins and Devonta Smith. I mean, that's not too shabby as a 1 and 2 for waiting until your 5th and 6th. Not ideal, but we know those guys have big play potential. And Devonta Smith's now the number 1 on that team, right? You got him in the 6th round.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm gonna say it's the same as the running backs, like considering that you waited.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 2 guys with Higgins and Smith that could be in that 12 to 15 range.
Yeah, and really as good as your quarterbacks are, it's like you just had to like not fuck up on the other positions, I feel, to get a good grade.
I don't think he did fuck up. I think he took every pick was the right pick, man.
And let's see. So, and then he kicks off the IDP in round 13 with Lloyd and then Franklin and then Bush.
I like
solid.
Yes.
Solid. And then Nick Bosa. I mean, I'm always talking a little bit of trash about Nick Bosa, and I still will. And maybe, if I eat crow on it, I eat crow, but he just gets hurt too much is what it is. That's why I'm just fully out on the Nick Bosa train. But we'll see. We'll see who's right about it at the end of the year.
But as Bosa as your 4th, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I like Danielle Hunter as his 5th. Like, I like Danielle Hunter. Like, I'll do like what you do. I like Danielle Hunter over Nick Bosa. So, like, I would have picked I would have picked Danielle Hunter there, and then would have picked someone better. Like right after. No,
I can see that. And then like Highsmith as your first bench player.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
$100 million man on the bench. I like it. So
overall,
I mean, for me, Nick Bosa, like he downgrades it a little bit, but your top 3, I mean, that's a really strong anchor to build around. And then, I mean, Danielle Hunter, I mean, he's always dope if you can get him as like a 4th or a 5th starter, because I feel like he's always going to get his sacks at the end of the year, and he goes in bunches. That's what we want out of these guys. I think I'm gonna say an A- for the IDP.
Yeah, I can get down with that. That's probably what I would have put it at, A-. And that's with me liking Bosa a little bit more.
Dude, so this one's kind of crazy because it's an A+ for the quarterbacks. That's up 4. And then a B and a B, so no change. And then up 2 for the IDP for getting an A-. So that's up 6. So that's a 91.
I'm going to give it a 97 just because you made the right picks.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Brown gets an A+.
That's crazy. Oh shit! Brown said Ravens play Cincinnati week 17, and a couple stacks. Man, there you go.
There you go.
Smokey the cat. What up, bro? Said been out a little bit, but I'm back. Went to a few World Cup games in Mexico. Nice. Now waiting for football to start. Hell yeah! Got to get into some of these $10 best ball drafts with us, bro. That'll get you ready for football season, and that's a $10,000 first place prize, bro. And Tyler on TikTok. London Walker, Lamb Barkley. Which side? Man, I don't want to make a trade like that. Like wide receiver, running back for wide receiver, running back. I hate making trades like that.
So first of all, is this a dynasty? Is it?
It's probably redraft.
You got to throw this in, man.
got to assume redraft unless they say anything different.
So
Redraft season, though.
London and Barkley for what?
London and Barkley. No, London, Walker, Lamb, Barkley. And he said it's a keeper league.
I mean, give me the Lamb side, I guess, because he's the highest player.
Yeah.
And a player.
And I don't think there's that much of a difference between Walker and Barkley.
There's really not. They go back to back and redraft.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd want the Lamb side also.
Mm-hmm.
And because like just like I want Lamb over London, but I personally want Barkley over Walker. So it's like that's like you're literally getting both sides of the better player. You know, that's the only time I would make a trade like that. But it's definitely in the eye of the beholder, you know. All right. I think it's about that time. Tomorrow's draft's going to be lit. We already got 3 brand new people in. If you don't have the link yet, just go to Patreon. I got the Thursday through Sunday drafts posted all on one link. So just join a bunch, join them in advance. I'm going to try to do my best to keep live streaming. And the more that I live stream, you know, we're going to keep finding people on TikTok and other people coming in and joining. So yeah, let's get these leagues filled and let's get to 420, man. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
And when you go live, I'm always here if I'm available. Love coming on, just talking football, partying. Love your chat. Chat's rocking.
Yeah, we're going to see how wild Jamie's getting tomorrow, or well, we'll see tomorrow or Saturday. And
shit, dude, like just send me the link because I know I have it on my computer, but send me the link to join on my Facebook,
or just text it or email it to yourself since you already have it.
That, right? Yeah. All right.
I don't know why everybody forgets about that. All right, dude. And so when you get in there, what's the first order of business when you get there? Is there anything going down?
I just need to get my bottle of whiskey. I'm gonna fill my cup up and then just party. We'll go from there.
Let's
go. Saturday, I have a live draft that I'm doing at noon. That'll last about 3-4 hours. And then party again Saturday night. And then Sunday is the bogus shit where it's the actual expo where people have tables set up. And I'm going to be too hungover to even care about that shit. So
let's go.
I'll walk through. I'll say hey to everyone, but fuck that, man. I just want to sleep on Sunday.
Yeah, and I mean, you said it's a pretty small like venue, right? You can walk around it like pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could walk it in 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all the festivities that are going to be a lot cooler than the actual like expo itself.
Yeah, Saturday night the party is sponsored by Trophy Smack. I used to be an affiliate for them a few years ago, but I mean they're all right. They're cool people. So maybe
the owner just seems like
Matt Matt something.
Seems like he does a lot of cocaine. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's you got it. So that's the only reason I want to hang out with them. Be like, hey, let's go do a few lines in the bathroom.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Now, hold on a second. Someone's asking me for the Monday link already.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
All right. And should be back tomorrow. Friday night drafts. All right. Jamie, thanks for coming on. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens at the expo. And Gabe says this Superflex and Allen fell to 6. Yeah. Yep. A lot of different draft strategies happening. That's for sure. All right, let's get the hell up out of here. Jamie, you the man. Thanks for coming through. And everybody else in the chat, thanks for coming through, man. We got a lot more drafts to go. And tomorrow's the next one. Let's get it. Peace out, everybody.
For life.
Woo woo.